Hey there, my media friends. This is Reed, aka CarnivorousChef. I'm going to kick off the Thanksgiving holiday season with a super easy side dish. Herb-filled deviled eggs, of course. While I've got you here, why don't you go ahead and like the video and comment down below what your favorite Thanksgiving dish is. With these deviled eggs, I wanted to encompass what I think Thanksgiving tastes like overall. I hope you agree with me when you try them out. I'm proud to announce that I've added a new addition to the van, 1.5 cup mini food processor. Welcome, little guy. So, when I think about Thanksgiving, I'm usually singing that one Simon and Garfunkel song. Sage, rosemary, and thyme, and parsley somewhere. Starting with the thyme, you can use the leaves from the sprig, but you can also use the soft parts of the stems as well. You'll need about a quarter teaspoon of these. Next up is your rosemary. Now, it's super easy to overpower anything with rosemary, so you'll need no more than a half teaspoon worth of the stuff. Finally, we can add our sage. I just picked a rather small leaf and threw it in there. I tried to process it a little bit, but it proved to be pointless, so let's just carry on. For this recipe, I just went with pre-boiled eggs. This pack came with 6, so I'll end up with 12 deviled eggs. If you need a good reference on how to boil eggs, comment below and I'd be happy to link you to a great video by Chef John of Food Wishes. All we need to do with the eggs is split them and remove the yolks. You can go and throw the yolks into your blender or 1.5 MFP. Once you get them all in there, we can start to thin this out. Typically mayonnaise is used to do this, but I found that I actually prefer a combination of 3 tablespoons of sour cream, and following that up with 2 ounces of cream cheese. The cream cheese adds the richness while the sour cream adds a touch of tang and wetness. You'll need a half teaspoon of salt, and a quarter teaspoon of smoked paprika, which is optional, I just like the flavor. Blend or process this for about 2 to 3 minutes or until you're left with a good custard consistency. Looks a bit like this. We could pull our halved egg whites back out along with a Ziploc bag. This one is really strange and squared off at the bottom, so it's a little bit of a struggle for me. Hopefully yours is normal. If so, you can optionally throw in a piping tip into the corner of the bag. If you don't have one, don't worry, it's only for decorating. Fill the bag with your egg mixture. Remove all the air and push the mixture to one side where the tip is. Cut a small corner of the bag, just enough for the tip to poke through. Fill these like so. Feel free to top with more smoked paprika and on a fancy plate with some of our herbs we used. Now, talk about a nice looking plate. Let's give these things a shot. These are light and very fragrant. Like I said earlier, the sour cream keeps it nice and easy on the palate, while the cream cheese just adds a nice smooth texture. I do dig mayo, mustard, and relish deviled eggs, but these kind just taste like what the holiday should taste like. In my opinion, anyways.